Hello and welcome to Doctors Build Wealth. My name is Jamieson. I'm the president of the company. I want to thank you for stopping by today. This brief little video is just an intro to our site and to our program. And as you can tell by the name of our site and by the name of our company, we specialize in showing physicians how to build wealth and how to protect wealth. And we do it very differently than any other financial service that you've ever seen. What it boils down to is I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background, because I think it's important to know about my background so you can see how this all came to be. Again, my name is Jamieson. I've been in business and real estate and finance for 23 years. And about 6-7 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel all over the country and give seminars on creating and protecting wealth. And almost in every class, now this wasn't specifically designed for doctors, this was just to the general public, but in almost every class we'd have 40-50 people. I'd have at least 2 or 3 physicians in almost every class. And that particular class, they had a lot of one-on-one time with me, and I would find out, the problems they were having, because it was amazing to me that doctors were having trouble accumulating wealth. Because I know for a fact, as well as you do, that doctors are some of the highest income people that we have in this country. And that's point number one, is just because you have a high income doesn't guarantee that you're going to have wealth. Doctors get robbed blind by more different sources than you can shake a stick at. And after discussing this with many physicians, I thought, you know what? I understand what those problems are. Now, I'm not a physician in any way, shape, or form. My expertise is in finance and business. But I understand what the problems are from dealing with so many physicians, and I thought, why isn't somebody coming up with a program specifically designed for doctors and other medical professionals on how they can create, grow, and protect their wealth? Because I'm of the opinion that if you spend all that money on the education that you have to be a physician, then you should absolutely maximize not only your income, but the amount you're able to put away to be able to retire early. Because I hate to tell you, I run into more physicians that are just living paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. Now, most of those paychecks are much bigger than everybody else's, but it doesn't matter. If you don't know how to grow and protect wealth, you're going to lose all the money out the backside. And we're going to show you how to do that. And really what it boils down to is there's 4 areas that you're getting robbed on. 4 what I call wealth drains. All right? And I'm going to use my handy-dandy board to show them to you. The first one, and by the way, I've been told that even though I'm not a doctor, my writing is every bit as bad as most physicians. So I hope you'll bear with me. The information's powerful, the writing's lousy. First wealth drain. T is for taxes. See, if we can show you how to absolutely minimize your taxes, and even in the new economy that's coming with the administration and all the things that the government wants to do to take your money, make no mistake, you're some of the people they're coming after. We have strategies specifically designed by some of the top people in the country to help you keep more of what you make. To the tune of 50 or 60% sometimes of what you're currently paying in taxes, we can legally show you how to not pay that and put that money away towards your retirement. So whatever you're paying in income taxes right now, times that by 50%, and what if you could put that away in addition every year to what you're already putting away for you and your family? Would it make a difference? The answer is absolutely it would. So we show people how to operate as much as possible in a tax-free environment and do it legally and ethically. Second wealth drain. ML stands for market losses. Folks, did you know that you don't have to lose money in the stock market? Did you know that you don't have to leave piles of money in there to ride up and down and do what we call an average rate of return? I want you to go analyze your retirement accounts and look at the funds you're in and see if it's getting you where you want to go. The answer is almost without question no, not even close. Plus, if you have most of your wealth in what we call stock mutual funds, which is where most of you have your money right now, you're susceptible to 20, 30, 40, 50% losses. And some of you experienced that several years ago. It's going to happen again. You just have to decide if you're going to be a part of those losses or not. Think about this for a minute. What if you had never lost a dime in the stock market and you had every nickel that you ever put in it and you had growth on every nickel that ever went in and never lost it? Could you build wealth faster? Sure you could, guys, because you're not doing this. Most wealth plans go like this, up and then down, and then up and down, and up and down. And at the end of the day, you end up pretty much where you started. That's the way those designs are set up. We operate in an environment that there are no market losses. All right? Your funds are guaranteed, and money grows guaranteed. And most of the time it grows tax-free, depending on what you get set up with. All right? Third wealth drain is interest and fees paid to banks, finance companies, and leasing companies. Now, I also know there's going to be a lot of different kinds of physicians watching this. But a lot of the physicians I work with own their own practices. Not a prerequisite to work with us, just so happens that a lot of them do, and they spend a fortune every month on equipment, both medical equipment and office equipment. We show them how to save all that interest that they're paying to banks and finance companies and recapture it and keep it inside of their practice and for their families. And we do it on a tax-free basis. Here's what I want you to do for me very quickly. Have all my clients do this. I want you to add up all the payments you've paid over your lifetime on everything, on your automobiles, on real estate, on credit cards, on student loans, on all the things that you're using to run your office every month. I want you to add that figure up. It's going to be a big figure. I then want you to add up all the money you have saved up in retirement accounts and tell me which one's bigger. Almost without question, it's going to be all the money paid to banks and finance companies and leasing companies. So ask yourself this question. If it were possible to recapture all or most of that money and do it very quickly, and in the future never have to pay it, do you think you could create wealth automatically and systematically? The answer is absolutely you could, and you can if you'll take action on this particular website. Fourth wealth drain that almost nobody will talk about because they don't know what to do about it. D stands for depreciation. How about depreciation on all your equipment? How about your automobile? I'll give you a real quick example of an average priced automobile that, frankly, most doctors don't drive average priced automobiles. But let's give you a simple scenario. Take a $25,000 automobile. Let's say you finance it for 5 years. All right? 5 years from now, you've got a $25,000 automobile that's now worth probably about $5,000. You've paid back the $25,000 to the bank, plus the $5,000 of interest, so you've paid out $30,000 of your hard-earned money, and you have to show for it a $5,000 asset. And that asset's going down every day. Is it no wonder that the average person will put away more money into cars over their working lifetime than they're ever able to put away for retirement? Ask yourself this question. What if it were possible to recapture that and never lose that money? Or lose the money in depreciation, but recapture it systematically using a sound system that's been around for 2,000 years. It is absolutely possible to do that. You just have to believe it. You have to take the time to get some free information that we have on this site. There's really nothing to sell you on this site. There's information packages, both in the form of downloads and in the form of live packages that we'll send to you. We'll do it 100% at our expense because we know when you see the information that we have, nobody else is showing it to you. We are a wealth strategy company that focuses on stopping these transferences of wealth, and that's what they are. Every month and every year you're transferring your wealth via these 4 wealth drains, and there's others, but these are the 4 main wealth drains. We show you how to plug these to create guaranteed, predictable, and most of the time, tax-free wealth. I want to thank you for stopping by Doctors Build Wealth. Please take some time, look around the site, and get a free information package mailed to you. Or if we have some other free videos on here, check them out. We don't charge for it. This is your opportunity to really change your financial future to guarantee yourself millions of extra dollars and an early, wealthy retirement. If that appeals to you, you're absolutely in the right place if you're a medical professional. We call it Doctors Build Wealth. We service a lot of the medical community. So if you like what you hear, do us a favor. Send this link to somebody that you work with and help them as well. Or find out some more information and then send them a link. Because there's a lot of changes, as you well know, in the medical community going on right now. Bigger changes to come. Which means every dime you bring into your life is even more important than it ever was. You need to grow it, you need to protect it, you need to do it on a tax-free basis when you can, and you need to plug up all these wealth drains. We can help you do that. Thanks so much. Again, my name is John Jamieson. I want to thank you for stopping by Doctors Build Wealth. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon, or maybe we'll even see you at a live event. Have a good day.